There! Get your bollocks on top of the plank there.
Just flop it on the plank. Sorry, saw some comments that people don't like it when we...
No, people love this, dude.
Oh. Two double bubble.
People that complain in the comments, they're saying that we're not doing enough. God. I'm not very good at blowing bubbles, let me see. Fuck you! Yeah, you got punched! Suck my dick!
What's it? How's 86 bitter beings go?
You
gotta stop chewing bubblegum, Hunter. It's really disrespectful.
Yeah, stop it.
I want everybody to know on that episode, and they've been flaunting and gloating about it the whole time. Everybody was chewing bubblegum that episode, not just me. Everybody just assumed it was me because I'm the fattest one here.
Well, that's your inference.
And
no one said that.
And I was leaning back, and I was...
Maybe you've got the biggest gob.
I do. What was the thing, Trevor, we were talking about where it was... You ever meet a piano player that said, I tickle the ivories?
Has anyone met someone?
Well, euphemisms. Like euphemisms. But I was going to say, if a piano player ever said that to me, I would think I would actually slap my belly and clap. I feel like that I would get a very large kick out of that.
I tickle the keyframes.
If I sat there and I was... Not that.
No? That doesn't work?
Already doesn't. If I went up to a... There's like a guy playing... You know, finishes his song. And I went up and I'm like, that was incredible. How long have you been playing? No, I've been tickling the ivories ever since I was a boy. I would be like, oh, I would enjoy that. I'm that kind of person. That's who I am.
It's more forgivable when it's like a nice older gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
The way you said that, I've been tickling the ivories.
I've been tickling the ivories since I was a wee little boy.
Yeah, I don't like that. Sounds like a woman. I don't like when a woman doesn't. It's better.
No, it's just a crazy old man.
Okay.
I'm short now. I was once 6'2", but now I'm 5'1". I'm like a crow.
It's gonna happen to us all.
Mm-hmm.
We're all destined for manliness.
Not me though, because every night I have a medieval. I like that torture rack.
That stretches you out.
And I'm like, oh, every night. Yeah. If I'm going to be paraplegic because my spine's going to get so stretched that it's just going to fuck up my nervous system.
You're going to get taller than Don.
I wonder if my height is fixed because my spine is fused, so it feels like there's no disc to crush in.
There's no way to shrink.
Yeah, it's just a straight
beam. Actually, to be fair, you can't grow. You can't use the benefits of my table.
That's true.
So we're going to greatly surpass you. Yeah, we're going to look like Yao Ming walking around this, the studio. Hey, small fry. It makes her voice deep for some reason.
We just sound like Don.
That's how it turns into a whole different dialect. For some reason, plants start growing on the inside of the house. It's like
we're basically
weird rainforest. Yeah.
I wish I could add that element of baby squeak.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah, it gives it like another element.
It's cute.
It is cute.
I'm just gotta get a little taller.
just a
little taller.
Just a hair taller.
You're taller than Tom, are you? Or
we're about
are you the same height?
Same height, yeah.
Okay. I thought you're just 6 foot.
Nice try, bro.
I thought you're 6 foot. He's 6'2", I thought.
Nice 6 foot.
I'm 6'5".
Okay.
Yeah. It's true.
That's crazy.
Just barely in a room. Hey guys! Oh my god! Didn't know you got so tall. If I came in one day and I was 3'5", what would you do? Same weight, just horrible. There's no delineation of calf and ankle or leg. It's just thigh to foot.
Well, first I would ask what happened, obviously.
You don't want to know.
That's my midget voice.
Trust me, Tom. You don't want to know.
And I run out.
Like an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, it's offensive, dude.
Is it offensive?
Yeah.
I'd fucking rape you, dude. I'll be
Dinkles.
honest.
You rape me?
Yeah.
I probably couldn't fight back.
Exactly.
I'd have
Yeah,
meaty
yeah.
legs. Start kicking you.
You fucking Khabib wrestle me.
Yeah, and leg wrestle you.
You're like, now I'm going to rape you.
But the thing is that I'm actually like 5 times faster because I'm so small. And
Is that how that works?
And I go into little holes in the house like a mouse.
You
So you try to
catch
get me, and I'm like, get me, Tom. And I'm so fat though that I come through the wall. And I do, and I'm on my back like a turtle, and I just fucking like and scream.
Kick like a pig.
It actually sounds like a mouse screaming when it's like that kind of thing. You hear that,
Yeah, you just become a.
but it's not subtle like a mouse because mouse is like you might hear a little.
Yeah.
Well, there.
You're like,
Mine's like, exactly.
catch me.
I'm in the attic. It's like I know. I hear you. Debris falling down from the ceiling and.
How long would you wait to rape Hunter? It's
As soon as he
I walk
wouldn't
in.
tell
Okay,
me.
so tomorrow-
As soon as he wouldn't tell me that what
Well, hold on,
happened.
let Don finish.
Okay, yeah. So tomorrow, Wednesday, he walks in. He's 3 feet tall, same weight.
If he didn't tell me what happened immediately.
Right. You just
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because you're being naughty, so I'm going to treat
Tom
you that
has
way.
this thing about short sentient creatures. A long time ago, we talked about if an alien showed up and he attempted to run.
Okay,
a
but
bit,
I would rape an alien for a different reason. Not because it's short. It could
Okay.
be a tall alien, I'd still rape it.
Okay.
I feel like you would try. I always feel like if an alien is able to come to Earth.
No. See, when an alien gets to the point where it's doing space travel and shit, it's usually the brain has gotten big and the body weak because you don't need the body as much anymore, right? When we get...
Physically weak, yes, but do you not
Yeah.
think that there's a form of telekinesis that they've developed?
It's possible, and I will gladly
coming out-
die on that sword.
You're coming out, run up to him, bare naked, hard cock, your little cock pointing straight up.
Hell
and all
yeah,
of a sudden,
dude.
boom, right into an invisible wall.
And I would rape the
Cock's
wall.
all- but
Yeah.
then your
Your
but then
dick
your
inverts.
cock goes
Yeah,
through
yeah.
whatever, and they grab it,
Oh, nice.
and
Okay.
they jack you off. You're like, ooh, ooh, and then rip it off before you come.
They can't rip it off.
And
They're
they do
too weak.
Did they say? What kind? Yeah, and then they slide through the invisible wall of Rosetta Stone DVD, and it's the language of it.
No, see, what would really happen is I would know the wall is telepathically linked to the alien, and I would fuck the wall, and then I'm raping its brain, which is even more of an invasion. It's like... and we fall in love, and we
Oh.
form some sort of super species of human-alien hybrid, and we take over the world.
That's a very primitive way of thinking. I don't think that the alien has any interest in sex. I think that it would deflect away those pleasure
No,
neurons.
it wouldn't have any interest in sex until it experienced it with me.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's much like real women. Zero interest in sex until they experience it with me.
It just is a plow through the zero interest.
This is a
part.
nice.
And
This is a
then,
pirate themed episode. You're walking the plank. No,
No, doesn't really make sense in any way.
I kind of like that.
It's like you're like walking the
stick with
line, but
I'm gonna stick with.
Walking
Well, I'm
the
not
plank.
Johnny
Yeah,
Cash.
I thought that's what he was doing. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
The walk the line,
Yeah.
but it's walk the plank.
Does when you like
Walk the plank into your salty sea grave.
doing a voice doesn't make your point.
I think I might. I think I won over the audience there.
There! Get your bollocks on top of the plank there.
Just flop it on the plank. I just did what you
Now
asked me. This is retarded.
You got the splinter in your balls.
Today's video is also sponsored by Bad Dragon. Do you like fantasy dildos? Sure you do.
I like to plant them to my shower wall and ride them vigorously to get a good start to my day.
I personally can't get up without it. Folgers, move on over. Bad Dragon's here to stay.
I like the ones. I like the ones.
Don likes to come inside the dog muzzle
No,
one. It's his
I don't,
favorite.
'cause
He
I have
does.
a-
He
'cause
loves
I
it
have
very
a-
much.
I have a dog.
Such
so
a wide selection.
I could never.
Such high quality.
Bad Dragon is here to satisfy every kind of sexual fantasy you've ever had with reliable, quality products.
Personally, I'm a fan of the Sugar Star.
You use that too? I hear Don uses the one that looks like a dog's mouth.
So weird. And also, if you're on the smaller side, like my co-hosts, they have products that you can attach to yourself to give yourself magical fantasy enhancements.
It's the only way my wife can get off.
You can put a horse dick on your dick. That's my favorite.
don't know. They're awesome. They make good shit. If you're interested in getting a dildo or any kind of sexual product, whether it be a gift or for yourself, be sure to check them out. They make good shit. Thank you, Bad Dragon. Love you.
I saw that never have I seen the audience so mad as at the end of the determinism discussion. Have you ever seen so many mad comments?
What are you talking about?
It's a very frustrating concept, for sure. So,
About your guys'
I'm
determinism
there
thing?
for 'em. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a lot of upset.
I still have to listen, but the old JP had Sam Harris on his podcast.
The singer?
Jordan Peterson.
No, Sam Harris, the singer?
Do you know what? I'm sorry for derailing the pirate bit. Let's go back to that.
Oh, well, it's I'm trying to carry the episode as
You
much as
really
I
are
can.
carrying it on your back. Your sister
So far-
rolling us up the hill.
So far, pirates, midget hunter, and
Alien sex.
alien sex,
Yep.
and what? I'll
Granted, the point Flash gets.
There is no meat.
I like how you take
it's
my-
Hunter Don Don. It's all separate entities when we're at this table.
Okay.
It's like when you said, like, I'm glad this is part of our story when I got denied housing for racist Mario. That's right.
Yeah, you go home, you're like, you won't even believe what happened to
When
me.
you were denied housing for the cartoon that I made myself. You're
Shadow limbs
racist.
over.
You don't understand. He's really tall.
Yeah, you don't understand. He's a tall racist guy. Just let him have it.
We made any progress on 23andMe?
Those were submitted today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh!
Is this one of your famous
Submitted today.
Don Lie
Right.
podcast
It's going to be a bit,
lies?
but still, that's step
it's
one.
This isn't a podcast lie.
Actually submitted.
See, I
today.
can't trust anything you say anymore because now I know you lie.
Actually submitted today.
Step
You
one,
undermined. I wish I believed.
Today's a day to celebrate until you find out that it's not true.
So we'll come back in 6 months. Back to the book.
Don,
he said 3 to 6 months. Okay. Right.
You know what's the best?
A bunch of people got.
I have news.
Okay, go ahead.
I have news, and I know that you're going to enjoy this. I tried the flashlight.
Yeah!
I came all in it,
How was it?
and you're like, I
It
guess
has
I'll
a little
clean
cap.
It out.
Like screw-on lid. Okay.
I think that'd be fucked up if it was just always out.
I
mean, at
thought
least
it
you had
was.
some
Just
discrepancy
collect
with it.
hair and lint.
And
Yeah,
dust.
I live in Dr. Doolittle's house. He'd be a good gift. I will
Describe-
probably use it again.
You will use it again.
Describe cleaning it. We're not through the whole experience.
True.
I was acting like I was kissing at first, and I was like,
Did you give it? You gave it head first.
well, I tried to give hers, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna get you off.
So, but yeah, then I just cleaned it again. Took a piece of toilet paper with like with the heater thing. I never used the heater and toilet paper and just like
Plumbed it.
cleaned it that way.
You should get a mini. That's great. So, did it feel significantly better than a hand?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
At first, I think at first I was like, this is so fucking stupid. But then all of a sudden, I think it just caught wind. The magic started catching, and I was like, oh, I see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did it
How
feel
much
like a
was it?
real
How much-
pussy?
How much did it cost? No.
$100?
No, not at all.
$100 maybe.
That's not bad.
It might, but a huge part of what a vagina feels like is the heat.
Yeah, you gotta warm it.
You got to warm it to body temperature.
How much lube? Jebediah lube is what I call it.
Wow. Okay, that's awesome. So, good gift,
Yep.
but
The thing about it too is you probably actually could do that because if you take it out, whenever I first got it, I was drunk as fuck on my birthday when I got just a theory.
the
just
mind link
the
is too much.
concept of it.
Yeah.
Is just too much.
Also, there's no way. Like, yeah.
Well, so wait, it's like I can see some dude being like, "Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg gets to be super hard," but but what I'm saying is that I don't think that anybody. I wanna know.
Okay.
Show me.
Well, I
No
didn't
one
say
has
it.
ever probably had that.
None of this,
Have you
we're
ever
having
met
a good
anybody?
time. It's all cut, but we got. This
Have you like Rosie O'Donnell's character when she plays that Down syndrome person in that movie? You ever see that movie? But it was like, but they're dramas.
Yeah, it's like real.
Like Sean Penn and
I Am Sam.
I Am Sam. Yeah.
Have you guys
Twinkle
seen this new series with fucking Tyrion Lannister? What's his stupid name?
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
He's like fucking midget Zorro. Have you
What do
seen
you
this? So the trailer, he's wearing like, you know, the kind of sexy, like loose Spanish Zorro outfit
Yeah.
kind of deal. And he's like cutting down all these guys.
I want to see that. That's sweet.
That sounds awesome.
That's fucking tight.
Immediately after getting mad about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs being remade by
I mean,
Disney.
like, what is the argument there? Is it that their portrayal of little people is offensive?
I don't. That's the thing. It's like, is he
Because-
mad at Lord of the Rings?
Because it's like, wouldn't it be more offensive to be like, oh, let's not show any dwarves and have it be children or something? Or
My read of it is he doesn't want dwarf to be claimed by fantasy because it's like that's another word, like an actual word.
Well,
for
it's a weird
little
stance.
people.
Well,
That's
fucking
very
fantasy
strange.
came first, bro.
Yeah, before. I don't know. Did it? That's
Life imitates art.
That's an interesting question. Did they
Also, it's
did they
like-
adopt the fantasy creature name?
I think
for
so.
the other way around.
Either way, it's kind of fucked up, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
you're like, actually, you know what? A pretty good point by him. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have no fucking perspective of what to be
It's
like. I
fucking
just-
dumb. The dwarfs in Snow White are not humans, right?
No, aren't they magical? and
They're
shit?
just like fucking fantasy dwarfs.
Yeah.
So what's the fucking problem, Pete?
Plus, I also didn't get the. There was an outcry from the little people community of like.
Are they the same as dwarves, or is this a different fantasy
They were
race?
saying, "Hey, shut up, Peter! You're
green
denying.
skin, pointy ears.
You're denying us
People
work
call them goblins.
as
Oh, that's
goblins.
what you were saying.
We're the Goblin Society. Demand
as
Peter
well- as
cease
well.
his claims. First they came for the
Hey,
dwarves, and
Tyrion,
I said
Tyrion,
nothing.
Shut the fuck up for the rest of us, bud.
But it's like
Trolls, ogres, and
when in the
Goblins band
last
together.
50 years have they used little people to play dwarves? It's always like,
Okay, you haven't seen The Witcher.
oh, okay, oh, okay.
I haven't
well,
seen The Witcher either.
Terrible.
My bad.
Yeah, it's, you were saying that was bad, then also Allison said that she thought it was.
It's just bad.
Which sucks because I like what's his name, Henry
Cavill.
Cavill.
Except
bit
his
of-
eyes point different directions.
I
Who cares?
watched.
I like that.
He's how intimidating can you be? I guess
Very.
I guess if you can look two
if a
different
giant
directions
man-
at the same time.
If you're walking on a trail in the woods and a giant man came out and his fucking eyes were like this and he was like,
Yeah, you're right.
Who goes there? Who goes there?
what would you say?
I would say like
Because his eyes are pointed like that. I bet.
I would stay in the perfect center of his vision, and he would never know I was there.
Where did you go? How about the ritual, traveler?
This is really weird, but I think his pants are too tight, and it bothers me.
in The Witcher.
Yeah.
It's kind of an odd one.
It's his weird leather pants of his ass.
I haven't seen it.
It's just strange.
Well, Henry Cavill is like a big fucking.
I know,
but he has a
it's
juicy ass.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like a male model ass. It's not like a warrior ass.
This
It's
is just
weird.
not believable.
It's distracting. It takes me out of it.
Okay, dude.
All right, babe, turn it off.
He's missing.
No, turn it. No, honestly, turn it the fuck off. We're not
missing
watching it.
That porridge cellulite in his ass. It's too perfect.
Yeah, I wish he was just kind of fat. He had what was that fucking show on MTV or whatever back in the day? It was like Ugly Betty. He has like ugly Betty's thighs. It means nothing to anyone. I hope one person gets that reference.
The Witcher played by the guy who played Precious.
Oh, just you wait, dude. Wait
What's
20 years.
Precious?
Witcher
No shit.
remake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where we're heading. God,
No, I enjoyed it in the capacity that it feels like Skyrim, the TV show.
No, it
Like,
doesn't.
no,
What's
no,
it- what-
no.
are the
In a
effects
sense
okay,
that
or-
all the acting and all the characters and all the writing,
I wouldn't.
yeah, it has like this NPC vibe. Like you've walked up
that's
to
kinda
someone and they're kind of like just spilling what they're meant to say at you. You know, I
if
kind
it
of
was
like
more
that. It's
intentional, I
hokey.
could see that being kind of fun.
Right.
Are the effects and stuff good? Is it like a good looking show?
Yes, I think a lot of the like monsters and shit are corny, but in the latest season, whichever that is, 2 maybe, like the monsters are actually really cool. Like I think you would enjoy the monster design. Have you watched any of season 2? I'm just gonna spoil some.
I know, I never finished.
There's
season
like a
1,
tree creature, and it's fucking like awesome. It like moves around almost like Doc Ock with its like roots.
Oh, that's fun.
It's really cool. So the monster design in season 2 is actually awesome, but the rest of it is classic fair Witcher, which is just wooden and exposition-y and dumb.
Is it trying to be like a Game of Thrones? You think kind of thing? Like lots of
I don't
dialogue heavy, very little.
It's very dialogue. Well, no, there's plenty of action. It's super dialogue heavy, but not in the way that Game of Thrones was, where it's like captivating and you're like,
Yeah,
fuck, like
like-
all this subtext, which is like, I'm the Witcher.
It also has it kind of stinks of that like contemporary dialogue. Like they don't they don't use the right language, you know, for the time it's meant to be.
Yeah,
They
like,
sound
you have to
modern
have
people.
some of that dialect in there for like believability or like immersion or something, or for sure.
Yeah.
He's like this potion's lit. Like, come on, man. What's that fucking? What's the? A lot of bodybuilders. You probably know this. Like
Creatine.
The bodybuilders. They always
Pre-workout.
wear like the cutoff, but it's like always a brand, Gymshark or something like that, or whatever.
Tap out.
You see Henry Cavill with like a Gymshark tank top, like in the forest.
They would never.
He
let
has
him in.
a slice of pizza. He just went there on the pizza day or whatever from Planet Fitness.
Is Planet Fitness the one with the lunk alarm?
Yeah.
It's like gay, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Judgment-free workout zone, dude. I appreciate that.
They're judging me for screaming like
I
a Super Saiyan.
I wear plastic kind of pants, so every time I walk, because my thighs touch together, it's always like. And I like going there because I know nobody can be talking bad about me, or I will have them thrown out.
Well, fair enough.
You're
you
so
told me.
fucking fat. Why do you wear those pants? I'm like, excuse me, and they just club him in the back of the head and drag him out of the fucking. Yeah, then I walk over to the Pizza Hut box and I open it and yeah.
But God forbid he like strains too hard on a heavy deadlift set.
Yeah, get him out! Get out! Yeah. Exactly.
What is this? Or, can you
Okay,
catch me
Planet
and everyone else
Fitness.
up?
If you make any kind of verbalization when you're lifting weights, an alarm goes off called the lunk alarm.
Or if you drop your weights
Too much. Like basically, it's like the dude bro filter, and they try anyone who strains too hard or like lets the weight down too heavy, they kick them out.
It is. It's very stupid. But you know what I also hate is like on YouTube when like Rich Piana would do this. It's like going to Planet Fitness and getting kicked out, or the fuck like that kind of
Obviously,
shit.
that's gay too.
Well, I'm just saying that it breeds that kind of people to go there too and be like, ugh.
I'm gonna get kicked out. Seth Rogen.
Speaking of Seth Rogen, I was watching Pam and Tommy, or Tommy and Pam last night.
Oh, is he in that?
Yeah, he's like the main.
Dude, I was reading because I saw that trailer and I read some shit and some people were saying that Tommy Lee had like a monster hog. So
Yeah,
I
have you
was
ever
like,
seen the sex tape before?
No.
Yeah, he's got a big old dick.
Yeah, I went and looked and I was like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah, huge dick. There's that show. There's tons of pussy and titties in it. It's nice. It's cool.
What's it about?
It's pretty funny.
Catch me up and everyone else again.
Okay,
can I find
this
this?
happened 30 years ago.
Big
so
dick? Giant dick?
Wait,
Tommy Lee, the
what?
drummer of Motley Crue, was married to Pamela Anderson for a bit, and then one of their it was like the first celebrity sex tape to ever be like mass distributed and passed out, and that was kind of like the whole.
Right.
There's like the whole thing that behind that story.
Man, they didn't do that in the dirt with MGK.
No, because the movie was fucking terrible. Fucking awful. What a dumb movie. Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly, like, I'm Tommy Lee, and I'm the cunt
Sex, love,
sweetheart
and rock and roll, guys.
Yeah, and then like the movie is so fucking stupid. Fucking Nikki Sixx or whatever, and he's like, we lived 2 blocks away from the Whiskey a Go-Go on the Sunset Strip, and we were known for throwing the craziest parties. It's like,
What a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah, they were fucking posers. That kind of shit.
And, well, it's just like the most self-masturbatory opening where they're like, the guitarist is like eating a chick's pussy and she like, squirts all over everything and everyone else is like fucking someone else. And he's like, we were just fucking idiots.
It's like, we were just kids on top of the world. Something.
But anyways, it's a good show.
That's how
Tommy Lee, Pamela
Pam
Anderson.
and Tommy, yeah, it's pretty funny. I enjoy it. It's like it goes into some. It's like it does not portray any of them in like a fun light, so it's probably biased, but it's just really funny. Like Tommy Lee is just like the worst person ever, and
diving down that rabbit hole, apparently there's like a litany of Nazi stuff with them too. Like apparently he had a swastika tattoo and assaulted like a Jewish reporter.
That's funny. Is that where
That's funny.
Well, no, is that where the funny little umlauts in Motley Crue? Maybe that's where that falls down from.
And apparently, like
Tommy Lee's like just slapped some umlauts on there.
they had a weird '90s like Nazi CD cover thing too. I think had like a pig on it. I can't remember. It was a horrible album. No one ever remembers it because it was so bad. But
there was sorry, change track again, but that wasn't even her first sex tape, was it? She fucking sucked some other famous dude's dick on camera.
I don't know, probably. This was just the first one that like was mass distributed,
Right.
and it was important too because of the time, because it was like if they sold it, the police could like link it back to them, but that was like right when the internet was new, so they just made a website and no one knew how to track that shit. So then they would just like make copies and send it. You put your order in and the money and then send it.
Damn, dude. Glory days.
Yeah, right around the same time, like porn on the internet. Like as soon as the internet came around, it was like immediate. Porn was immediate on it, but it was still just So new.
Apparently, Willem Dafoe also has a massive dick.
Yeah, he's got a big old dick. You ever see? You see an Antichrist?
Oh,
I think he actually fucks on camera in Antichrist. Yeah.
I think that that was a fake smaller dick. I was reading there was an
That's
article.
so funny if he's
there
like,
was an article that his dick
that's all I have, fine.
is so big it was ruining the scene, so they had to give him like a smaller dick for that scene.
That's actually I read that too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've got a fucker.
Let's go.
Few fucking.
That beginning is fucking
experts in
crazy.
here.
It's like a weird. Yeah, you see the dick going into the pussy, and then a baby falls from a window. It's all in slow motion. It's fucking very odd movie. That movie's fucking crazy though. That's the movie where the chick cuts off her clit and stuff and all that kind of stuff. Lars von Trier. It's just Lars von Trier movie.
Oh, okay. Is he the Serbian film guy?
No, he did like Nymphomaniac.
Oh,
Jack the
yeah,
House.
Is that the one where
House
she
of Jack-
spits cum out of her mouth?
Wasn't
Probably.
Willem Dafoe in that one too? Was he in Nymphomaniac?
He was in Nymphomaniac.
I read about that one. Like there's real sex happens like on
In the
camera,
direct- in the director's cut, yeah.
but it's like
It's doubles.
yeah, but it's digitally put on them.
Right.
So like they got doubles to fuck, and then they CGI'd the doubles fucking onto the real an actress.
Yeah, there's like a scene. It's like that
Kinda
whole
funny.
Whole movie's weird. I remember enjoying.
do that for
both,
my next ad.
I remember enjoying both of those.
Well, that's what I meant.
movies.
Prosthetic. Sorry, is the
No,
they brought in a porn star with a smaller dick than Willem Dafoe
Oh,
to
and
do
he
the
fucked.
fucking. Yeah, because
And
his
they
dick
put
was
on him.
so
Oh,
big
yeah.
it was distracting.
Oh.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Nothing.
Okay.
I was just saying I'm gonna do that for my next ad.
No, you should.
Yeah,
I will.
You should use the same stock
Yeah, she
footage
just
that
find
everyone's
that.
obsessed with.
Track her down. Figure her IG out.
Dude, she's just. I think she might be the fucking linchpin of the Nord ad from now on.
You should have her in every
Every
Same
single
clip.
one.
No, I'm not even like literally.
Yeah, no, I know.
Are there other clips in different costumes?
I don't think so.
If you did that enough, I'm not even joking. The actual model might be like,
I'll suck your dick.
There you go.
Not really the direction I was going, but I was gonna say
Well, you know, Pam, Tommy, still in the mind.
right. Well, people do have sex and give blowjobs, but that doesn't mean that it's just gonna happen to you.
I make her famous.
Yeah, would you? Has anyone ever said who's that woman versus you know that person? Do you know that person?
Tons of people are like, damn, Tom knows hot chicks.
I like how surprised everyone is. Wow, Tom knows an attractive woman. That's kind of weird.
Okay, well, that's very hurtful, and I don't appreciate it.
Wake up, Tom.
Why'd you never scream that at
Wake
Dawn?
up.
Huh?
Because Don's he's the whispering demon that sits in the back, and every once in a while he whispers something into your ear, and you say, "Ooh,
Yummy.
it's seductive."
Well,
Is that an accurate description? Does that is that do you accept that role?
Yeah, I'm bringing what I bring, and we're missing what you bring. You know, where's the hyena cackle and
I've cackled.
where's the racism? You haven't said anything racist in
I talked about Nazis.
Good man.
50 minutes.
I talked about Nazis.
I knew a Mormon kid from my high school who's married to 2 women now.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, he's 28 and 2 wives.
Fucking killing it.
Is it?
Is it not?
I have 1 wife, and that's enough work. Go and walk the plank.
This isn't becoming
Go!
a bit. This isn't becoming a bit.
Get up on the plank and walk it.
No.
He's just doing an experiment and see if they'll all start repeating it.
They will, if you say anything enough times.
Go on, get up on the plank. That's my new catchphrase. We're done.
Right,
I'm
right,
done with
right,
right. Now it's get on, walk the plank. I want to be a pirate crew. People even stop calling us cream crew. They call us PC, pirate crew.
PC.
Those guys, there's just a couple pirates, a few pirates.
Those guys are a couple salty dogs. I was listening to that podcast.
They're basically scallywags.
I was listening to it in my headphones. I could hardly contain myself. Those couple pirates, those couple salty dogs, those scallywags, as they say. Those scurvy-ridden crazies.
What did you even? I didn't even get it. You threw it at me.
Here, it should be in your lap.
Still got my hand.
Oh, earlier you weren't even chewing?
I stopped. I'm respectful. You're the only one that chews in the mic on this show. No one else ever does that.
It's a fucking lie. I started this episode with chewing, and I'm going to chew again. Push your mic away, I don't care. The more people complain, there you go. Give me yours. Make sure people can see the... Yeah. Oh my god, baby. I kissed it. What do you expect? What do I have? What do I have that you not want to have? Huh? Stopped you cold in your shoes. You don't even know what to say.
This just smells like Quick Trip now.
Lucky.
You didn't have a hot dog. You had Quick Trip bags, but there's no hot dogs.
No hot dog.
What'd you guys have?
I had a turkey sandwich.
Okay.
Actually, I will say, I'm not going to chew that the whole time. That's kind of gross. It's like sticking out of the wrapper. No, Quick Trip actually does have like pretty good deli sandwiches. Like they're cheap, shitty ones, but they're fine. Go in, get out. I don't have to prove myself.
This is not a Quick Trip episode.
This video is sponsored by Quick Trip. Are you tired of waiting in lines and you want to get in and get out? Go on to Quick Trip. And hey, before you check out, be sure to tell the cashier to walk the plank for a 20% discount at your local Quick Trip.
All right, everyone, we want videos of you saying to the cashier, "All right, you gonna walk the plank."
Yeah, we have to start off with, "All right, then.
Go on then.
Get on up there and walk the plank."
Yar! And you do that in their face. Yar!
No, you don't do it in their face. You turn back to the person recording you, and then you do, "Yar!"
If we get one person who does that, I'll be happy.
I will. If for the first 3 people I see that does it, I'll give you a $30 Applebee's gift card.
All right, you got your marching orders, folks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a pretty tempting offer.
Please don't
Dinner on me.
Do that and then post it to the Reddit and get it upvoted and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'd hate if you
And
did
it would
that.
be really bad, and we'd get probably in trouble with Quick Trip.
Have you heard of press ganging?
No.
So the Royal Navy, back when we were, kings of the sea, would basically go into the towns when everyone was just fucking drunk in the pubs, and anyone who didn't escape their clutches
Would just join
was
the Navy.
forced into the Navy.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So this is
I think it's just more of an interesting fact.
okay. I thought you were tying
Facts
it back
time with Thomas Hinchcliffe.
Go on then, get off on the plank and walk it. But watch out for the sharks below. Every time I do that, I want Nate, if you can, put like a sea shanty music behind it.
Have a splash come up. Have like splash of water.
Oh, there's a whale!
Just make his life impossible. Whoa, a whale with 7 wings! Just flew across the screen and clutched Hunter and flew him away.
I'm gonna be pissed if my kid can't draw.
Why?
It's just gonna be annoying.
You want him to live in your shadow for his whole life?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And he'll be
I could actually see you wanting that.
Yeah, it kind of bigs you up every day.
I'm the alpha dog here.
It's like
He's-
watching, what is it,
He's looking,
Miyazaki's son?
he's looking at me, and he's
Miyazaki goes
You'll
and,
never
and
be as
looks
good
at his
as me.
son's, he like goes to his son's film premiere. He like steps out, and then the person filming it or the director's like, "What do you think of it?" And he like takes off his hat and he just shakes his head. And he's like, "I see someone still learning or whatever." He's like disappointed. That's fucking him with anything. It's like 4 years old.
Didn't he fire his own son? Like he doesn't get to make movies with Ghibli anymore or something?
I don't know if he.
That actually happened, I think.
I mean, it might have, but
That's just
when
Japan all over, isn't it?
that documentary thing was
That's
saying
true.
it was
I just
the,
created that.
it was the Sunzo movie. It wasn't like Ghibli's thing, but
Oh, I thought it was with the studio. And he's like,
no,
"No,
I
you
think it
don't
was
get
like
that."
a film that he had done, and then yeah, he like went to go see it because he's like, "Hey, it's the premiere," and it was like a big thing for him. And he just comes out just shaking his head, disappointed. And that's what you would do. Except it'd be shit too, where it's like the kid thinks that like his humor skews left leaning or something weird like that. And it's like it's technically impressive, but the jokes aren't landing or something, or he's not funny.
Not with me.
I think that you would be upset if he wasn't funny. If he was making cartoons.
Listen,
with really
boy,
shit
my
jokes.
dad gave this to me when I was your age, and now I'm giving it to you. Really? You still don't?
He gave me what? What?
The joke book.
Oh yes, right. It was just
Your
not
kid is destined
not a
to-
believable
It's just
not a believable
That
premise.
would never
It's
happen.
gonna be
Yes,
it's gonna be
That's my book.
being in that
Well, I
room.
don't have that book anymore, Tom. I had to buy my own, and that's,
You do
that's
have
for
it.
me. Well, it's a different book. He
doesn't need to know
it
that.
It is in the Senate. Well, I wouldn't
Listen,
lie.
I never lie,
lie.
except on the
Thank you.
podcast every week.
That's right.
Being in that room, it must be the most forgetful room in the entire world. What'd you say? What do you mean? I thought I heard you say something. I think I did. He's just that kind of thing. Back and forth.
Can you help me in the burger
brain?
joint today? I've got a lot of orders.
I think do you think you're
tapped.
mentally deteriorating?
literally
Really?
do. Yeah,
You probably
change
are.
needs to be made.
How do you?
I don't know what to do about it.
combat it? You have no idea. You're just fucked.
I have to start. I am literally starting supplements immediately because it's fucked.
Wow.
Yeah. Good idea.
And I'm sure you're
and
getting
going
lots of sleep and shit too.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
But after that, the Bender in the last cartoon, we took a walk and I looked at another neighbor's house and read the number and was like, oh, that's interesting. That's far away from my house number. And then I couldn't remember my house number for like 30 seconds. Like, and we're like, 3 houses away from it. I couldn't remember.
Wow.
Yeah, this is like
That's bad.
no. It is a little taste of what
I'm sure. I mean,
dementia must feel like. Your brain will.
I see
not
what you're saying.
Serve you the information.
I think you're mentally exhausted, but I'm sure there's like little. It's like working out your brain, like little things of like memory exercises or stuff like that you can do to
Literally just
sharpen it.
actual exercise.
Well, and yeah, but I have been
obviously,
keeping.
but
That's a huge one.
I have been keeping that up though.
Well,
So,
yeah, I mean,
it's just the
the hole is
Yeah.
big and the tape to plug it is,
Right.
But if this makes you feel, I do think you're probably deteriorating, as we all are. But you have always had a shit memory, like always.
That's true.
So
That's true.
like, it might not be as bad as you think.
But I also wonder if it slips faster as well. If it's just like paper memory,
Maybe yeah.
shitty memory. But I'm fucking 29. I just have to stop staying up basically. See how that does for me. Take supplements, take fish oil. Patch the brain up. See how that goes.
Yeah, I think that's smart, man.
Fish oil always seems like a fake supplement to me. When people say that they're taking
Definitely
fish oil.
highly backed by.
No, I mean obviously. I just mean the name.
Oh, because it sounds like snake oil.
Well, not even that. It's just like I'm taking fish oil. It's just a funny sound thing. There's nothing else besides at face value. What I'm saying, it's just fish oil. It sounds goofy.
You sound
it's
like
a fish
someone who
oil.
needs more fish oil.
Sounds like I need more fish oil.
Yeah.
Sounds like I need to stay up as late as I possibly can for as long as I can until I put a gun in my mouth and kill myself.
Oh, that too.
Hope that escalation, because I'll tell you something else. I be walking my own plank.
Straight to the
Straight to the
dark deep.
straight to the Kraken's mouth himself.
Guys, let's start calling this fucking the pirate crew.
It's gonna be fun. I hope this takes off so. I hope it takes off so much.
So terrible.
I hope it takes
We could
off
be
so
called
much.
the
that we
Motley
have-
Crew.
We have
sell
to.
T-shirts.
Well, no, we have to completely rebrand because people don't type in Green Gray, type in Pirate Crew. Tinky becomes like a skull with a cowboy hat or a pirate hat on, and he's sitting there. And then the ice cream truck just becomes a ship.
A ship, yeah.
I'm telling you, it's already there. Start working on the assets, Don. It's
Easy.
gonna happen.
And the theme tune is the call of a siren.
Something like that. A little pirate shanty type thing.
Yeah. No,
How does
but
that
it's a
call the siren go?
It's a
How
siren.
does it call the siren?
They sing.
Yeah, what's the melody? You've talked
You can
about
make up
it's
your
a-
own melody.
Oh, well.
Oh, there's no
you said
specific. I thought you were
there's
I
an
think you're talking about a
established.
specific
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
No.
So it would just be.
I know. But the Cream Crew theme. Exactly. And that draws in the listeners who hear the siren song.
And at the very end, it's like you see like the front of the boat. It's like first person perspective of the boat. And it's all
Misty.
foggy.
Yeah.
This is maybe.
And then it
Maybe
splits open, and then you just crash into the rocks.
What's the figurehead of the
the
ship?
first time I felt bad for Trevor as a producer sitting through this and trying to decide.
What's wrong with it?
He's not writing any notes. This is staying.
Yeah,
He's like, yep, this is
all,
staying.
This is all gold.
Fool's gold.
Hey, you might find
gold.
it over deck.
You just have to walk the
You
plank.
just have to sink, walk the plank there, laddie. Tie up his ankles and his wrists so he can't swim, and fight himself off from the sharks below.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning.
Next episode, we will be dressed in full pirate
Regalia.
outfit.
There is a
I'm going to be an entire Jack Sparrow cosplay next time we go.
Well, if we do the flex space and have to rebuild the set, then
We could make it a pirate ship.
it's a good time to pivot.
Actually,
As
if
good a
anything,
time
you
as
would
any.
love that.
But what, rebuilding the set and doing a pirate ship?
Yeah, a pirate ship because it'd be all wood. You get to do all wood. Imagine
Yeah.
wood floor. You get to do banisters, all kinds of shit.
You have to do like the Disney World fake sky. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'd love
With
that.
Yeah, dude. When you get the little fireflies, you know, like in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, the like floating around in the background.
I don't think I remember that, but I mean, it sounds intriguing. I'd
Yeah.
like that.
They're like little lights hanging
Oh, there's
from
light.
strings.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Wouldn't that be actually kind of sweet though? Like an authentic pirate set. We could have multiple sets then. Yeah, but imagine that a treasure chest and a pirates and a captain's room, and there's like fake gold and stuff. We could put like a light. We could put a light on it so that it kind of reflects and looks all shiny. And the whole set is lit by candle. I was thinking about buying the Berserk manga and reading it. I keep hearing it's great. I tried watching some of the shows and they're fucking ugly as hell. It's
I've been meaning to watch it. No good?
well, the one it's like a 3D. It's like it's a 3D 2D thing. I really don't like it.
The old ones weren't though. The original.
Well, I
ones.
heard that the original ones weren't, but that sucks. I mean, I should still watch it, but
I thought people really liked them.
I heard that the big thing was the one on Netflix, like Golden Rise of the Golden Sun or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's something along those lines. It's like a 3D, but it's like has like a toon shader on it and all that.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
shit.
That looks
Pitch
like
me
shit.
Berserk.
Yeah.
But,
Pitch me it.
I have no idea.
Pitch me Berserk.
I don't know.
It's a
much
dude
about
with a
it
big
either.
ass
Pitch me
blade.
Berserk.
It's just a dude with a big blade that fights monsters so far, and I think he was raped as a kid. That's all I've been heard.
There you go.
That's a twist.
There it is.
Raised by a
Is that a
hot
twist?
teacher?
If you ever heard somebody with a traumatic experience like that, do you say that? That's a twist.
If it was out of the ordinary.
When is okay? Well, in the normal context, I didn't, but she told me this, and I was quite surprised.
No.
You should always. Was that always something surprising?
So
Wouldn't it always be something surprising?
What's the question? So if
I don't know. I'm getting
question walks
what I
the
sort of
plank.
pieced together was
Some might say.
if Tom meets a girl and she says I was raped as a kid, and you're
yeah, and
asking,
he said that he would only ever say that if he was surprised. But what I'm saying is
Wouldn't it
there
always be
ever a time
surprising?
where that wouldn't be
I
surprising?
have a very strong rape
So
goal.
if somebody
he's-
came up to you and they're like, "Oh, I was raped," and you're like, "Yes," if you believe that to happen.
well, maybe he's just saying
I have a
he could
very strong
size
rape
up,
dart.
Yeah, rape dart. You could size up a girl like.
Don't fucking roll your eyes, pirate boy.
Yarg! What you said was
Silly.
against the pirate code.
Oh, raping is against the pirate code.
Yay. We're Disney pirates.
You know they would
Hello,
always rape
puppet.
the like little boy on the ship. There's always like a little boy
Orlando
who had
Bloom?
to do stuff. Yeah, something like that. They would just
You're a
rape
pretty
him.
boy.
You're pretty, you are.
You're more attractive than any woman we've seen in a long time.
Yeah,
Whatever happened to Orlando Bloom? He hasn't really been anything.
it's fucking Katy Perry.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
I get
Katy
ya.
Perry seems like a fucking nuisance.
Bitch. Yeah, I agree.
Jesus Christ. Seems like a bitch. I don't know.
does.
I watched ever since that Swish
She
music
needs
video.
to stop sexually harassing men on American Idol.
There you go.
Okay.
I agree. Thank you.
Okay.
Honestly,
It's
get
weird.
off the plank.
Yeah.
You earned yourself a spot back on the ship.
Thank you. Thank you, Captain.
Still in the
You
crew.
on the other
No,
You
no.
are still on the flank. Can I be in the bird's nest?
Don't say.
Aye.
Don't say.
crow's nest.
No. Dang it.
No. All this pirate talk.
Can I rape Don?
Awesome.
Captain.
Aye.
Aye, you may.
Is it rape if he wants it, lad?
You'd have to come back on the plank though.
Get on there. Get on there.
Rape him on the back.
Catch your booty.
Hey, I like it.
Aye, the lad's claiming his boot.
That'd be fucking
I'm
horrifying.
imagining the three people that think this is hilarious.
My favorite movie is Treasure Planet.
I actually thought the pirate stuff was really funny.
That was really hilarious.
Well, you know what? If that happens, they have a spot on my pirate ship anytime.
I like to imagine our pirate ship is just us three.
It's just Stanley is the captain of the ship.
Dearest readers, I run this pirate ship. Which is why I made the superhero Spider-Man.
No correlation to anything revolving spider.
Well, yeah, what was that statement again? It was something about like
The
racial
inspired-
rights is the reason that Spider-Man is it. Didn't he say something crazy like that? He invented a superhero in like 1967 to I thought he made some statement like
Are you
that.
talking about Spider-Man? Like
yeah.
He
There's
made Spider-Man.
there's some social justice connection to.
So any child had a friend in the neighborhood.
There you go. Right.
It was something like that.
You sure you don't think about X-Men with the mutant
I'm
thing?
just creating crazy,
False memories.
crazy
Fucking
false stories in my head.
Kooky Grandpa Don over there.
The thing is you're so sure about it too when
I
you're
know,
talking about it.
like-
Like, I remember.
I know.
Wasn't Stan Lee a voice in that Latino music video? Wasn't that him?
You got served.
Wasn't that him and You Got Served? Remember Stan Lee when him and Wesley Snipes were in the movie White Boys Can't Jump? Good movie.
Doesn't he get his girlfriend on that game show? And she never realizes he did it for her.
What the movie?
In White Men Can't Jump.
I haven't seen it.
The
You
silence-
guys can have that
The
conversation.
silence becomes so deafening. I was trying to make a bit by looking at you like this, but my ears begin to ring. It's all I hear in my ear. Yeah, the sirens are truly calling me now. It was the sirens calling me.
Can I sing the siren song when we
Yes.
record it? Don, are you going to animate this new intro or what?
That's the pirate ship on the salty seas. Starboard. Or, yeah. Whatever the just
Starburn!
pirate talk.
Take it to Starburn, Mr. Harty.
Starbuck.
Coffee reference, I guess.
But isn't Starbuck also a character in Moby Dick?
I don't know.
I think it is. I think it's
Is that what that's from?
I think it's Captain who's the main
Ahab.
is Captain Ahab's first mate. But the story is told from the perspective of Ishmael. That's why the first line of the book is they call me Ishmael. And then they have Fatutu,
Dear reader.
the foreign spear thrower. His name's definitely not Fatutu.
The foreign spear thrower for
Harpooner. He kills whales.
The foreign spear thrower.
He's a harpoon thrower. He's very good at it. What's his name?
Why do I get labelled as a racist on this podcast again?
That's in the book. His name's,
Oh, is it?
His name's not Fartutu, but what's his name?
They call him Fartutu the
His
spear
name's
thrower.
Queequeg.
They call him
Queequeg,
the spear thrower.
Spear thrower. So you remembered a few names. The core part of this is
Right.